Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a morning routine. It's been a while since I did a good old-fashioned good morning skincare and makeup routine for you guys. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, typically in the morning, I either splash my face with water, use a toner, or use the Geek and Gorgeous Jelly Joker cleanser, which is nice. However, I'm going to start with something new that just came out the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Mousse, because it just came out. And they say it's like a do it all in one. So like it cleanses everything is what they say. So it removes like makeup and sunscreen and things like that. So I'm just going to start with that one and give it a whirl. And then I'm going to move on with my routine. So anyway, I really wash my face fast in the morning because I typically washing it with just water is typically the easiest, especially now that it's dry and cold. So anyway, I'm going to start with this and then move on. So hang on, follow me. Okay. Here we go. It's supposedly fragrance free. They definitely added purple number 4 in there. You can see it's purple, like the bottle, like all their stuff is, their cleansing products. I can already tell you what I don't like about it. My face feels squeaky. I hate that feeling. So anyway, okay. My face feels like squeaky clean, like it's been stripped a little bit. So okay, now I'm going to use a toner. I'm going to use the Anua Heartleaf toner. I recently reviewed this one and now I'm just trying to finish it up. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I didn't really think much of it, but a lot of people absolutely love it, so nothing wrong with that. Hopefully this will give my skin some extra moisture because that cleanser really was like that squeaky clean feeling where it's been like too stripped. I mean, it's fragrance free. Maybe it's the purple violet number 4. That's what it is. Maybe it's the violet number 4. No, it's not, but anyway, it definitely is very, very foamy. I was almost about to blow bubbles out of my nose with it, so I'll have to try that next time when I'm not on camera. See if I can blow bubbles. There we go. Well, I will say I appreciate this toner a little bit more after using that cleanser because, man, that stuff was harsh. A little bit harsh. I mean, it's not as harsh as other things, but how do you guys wash your neck when you do it over the sink without getting yourself sopping wet? How do you do it? I don't know. I typically end up just rinsing it a little bit with water because otherwise I feel like I'd get soap all over myself. Well, I will say it pretty much did a good job removing everything on my face, including any natural oil that was left in my skin. So, I don't know. It did a pretty good job. I mean, I didn't really have makeup on, so. Okay, so I was debating using the VT Reedle Shot 300. Do people typically use this in the morning of their routine? It says to use it every 3 days. Use as the first step of skincare every 3 days. I guess this would be technically the first step, maybe. There we go. It sure is expensive. So I think they have 3 versions of this. 300, 100, 300, maybe 600, maybe 900. I think you're supposed to start with the 100, but I just went up to 300 because I have no idea why, because I just did. So this is like the hottest thing. So, okay, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that. It feels... It feels like it's got little spicules in it, or sponge, or cellulose, or something. Glycerin, macadamia oil, sodium acrylic. You know what? I think maybe I'll try this at night. I feel like that's gonna F up my makeup, to be honest. I don't know. Leave a comment. Lots of you guys have tried it because I found it out about it from you. So it's all your fault. Anyway, I'm just gonna start over with that step. Yeah. Well, if you've used it, it just feels like, it almost feels like exfoliating, which I don't want in my morning routine. So, okay, so now I'm going to move on to something else that I wasn't going to initially use. Let me find it. Okay, I'm going to go on to a little, instead, I'm going to swap that out for the Vegreen Reishi Barrier, and I'll test this out maybe tonight. We'll see. So, this is their barrier serum. It's really nice. Must be that sodium acrylic in here. Or silica. It's got silica in there, which is silica soaks up moisture. That's why they always put silica gel in, like, things you buy. You know, when you open up the box and there's little packets of those little shaky things. That must be what that was. Otherwise, it doesn't have any fragrance in it or anything. So I'll come back to that a different time. There we go. Okay, next up, I'm going with the new Bubble Water Slide Hydration Boosting Serum with squalane, sodium hyaluronic, and lots of peptides. Yeah, ceramides. I don't know, the ingredient list on this stuff looks really nice. So I haven't used it yet, so let's give it a whirl. I like the packaging though. Here we go. Yeah, that feels a lot nicer on my skin than the other stuff. Well, now I'm bummed because I swapped out my vitamin C serum thinking that this would do it all. So now, yeah, anyway. You never know. Plans change very fast. And my melasma, it's still there. I mean, it's better, but it's just never going to fully go away, is it? I mean, it's much better than it used to be. I mean, it's just, I wish I could get like, well, they do face transplants, but I don't think that's a very good excuse for one, is it? I'm sure somebody would pay for it, or I'm sure some rich person's done it, or not, I don't know. I'm sure somebody's thought of it. Okay, so I give that a second to soak in. Then I'm going to apply the I'm From Licorice Calming Cream. It's a really nice gel lotion texture. It's really nice for your morning routine because it's not super greasy. It feels lightweight, but it's still moisturizing enough. And it works really nice under most sunscreens. What a weird winter it's been. It's been like warm and rainy and not really much snow. There's a little bit of snow on the ground, but like a dust of it. It's so weird. It definitely doesn't feel like Christmas when it's like 45 degrees and raining out. Maybe if you're from Washington State. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to put a little bit of sunscreen on. Typically after I apply my sunscreen, that's when I do my hair, but my hair is kind of already committed for the day. Honestly, I'm just going to the gym. That's all I'm doing today. So I do my hair if I was actually like going out like for real, but since I'm just going to the gym, I really don't even use makeup when I just don't care. At this point, there's like, so I do the treadmill, then I do a little elliptical machine, and then I'm intimidated by the weight machines or the weights because I don't know what I'm doing. So slowly I'm trying to learn like one machine like a week or something to not make a fool of it. The other day I sat down on a machine and I looked at it for like 5 minutes You have these things up here and these things down here, and then the leg thing is like one machine. And I sat there for like 5 minutes, and I couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing. So I just got up and went to the other machine that I know how to use. Some of those machines are very complicated. I was trying to watch videos on them on YouTube to see how they all work. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. There's 3 machines at this point I know what I'm doing with. And I'm at like one of the machines, like I pull out all the weights because it's so heavy just on its own. That's like the arm thing. So, okay. I sunscreen one on my lips, so I always wipe it off. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go with my go-to foundation. My hand's very slippery. Dr. Jart BB Cream. Let me make some room here. Hang on one second. I'm going to wipe my hand off. It feels all slimy from the sunscreen. Hang on. Oh. There we go. Okay, so now I got my little beauty blender thingy. Yeah, so anyway, so they stopped making this. For a while, I was at the cosmetic company store's website. But now it's all gone. But I picked up like 3 more tubes. What was there? So at this point, I have 2 tubes left. And I still have other foundations I like, but this one's just so easy. I feel like I don't have to fuss with it. You know what I mean? Versus other foundations, I feel like take more effort and more blending and more powder or more... they settle into wrinkles and fine lines, and this one is just super easy. And natural looking, I think. Okay, there we go. It's about time I wash my beauty blender. Okay, now I'm going to wipe my lips off one more time. I just don't like that feeling. Okay. I'm going to go with my powder now. This guy's almost done. The Jouer, or however you say it, Jouer. Soft Focus, Hydrate, and Set Powder in the shade Light. I don't know what's going on with this. I think it's being discontinued. Because any site that sold it at some point was gone, and this one's almost empty. I have 1 left backup. They might still have it on their website, but... Sephora had it on sale for like $10, but then I looked and it was like 1 shade, and it's like not going to work for me. So that was kind of a disappointment when you see it's like $10 and you realize they don't have any of your stuff. There we go. Now I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on with this Hourglass palette I've been working on for like, I don't know, 2 years now maybe. It's the ambient powder up. It doesn't have a year on it, does it? No. Anyway, this one I've been working on for so long, and I've got miles to go on it, which is a good thing, I guess. And I think this is at least 2 years ago, because I don't think I got the colors last year, and I didn't get them last year or the year before. So yeah, and this is the It Cosmetics. What is it? 211 all over powder brush. I have 2 of these, one for the bronzer and one for my powder. And I love that brush. Okay, then I've got this. I don't know. This is Real Techniques. And I just use a little bit of the blush shade. And then I take my $1 when I bought at e.l.f. all over, whatever. Kabuki brush. I don't know when I got it as $1. I've been using it for years now. There we go. And I just kind of blend it a little bit. How do my eyebrows look? They look okay. Lately I've been loving the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. But recently Colourpop came out with their Cloud 9 palette, which is, I think it was like $11 or something. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that, but it's really pretty. Anyway, so I'm just going to use a couple colors from it. Because I'm going to the gym, so I really don't care what I look like. But now I'm just doing it for the video at this point. Okay. This is one of my favorite brushes, Lottie London. I got it in a beauty box. And then I found this, it broke, and then I found it on a website, and I bought like 5 of them. I'm just going to use one of these colors. I'm going to use the Make Do color, which is this one right here. And now you can all see why I changed from focusing on makeup to skincare in my videos, because I'm not very good at makeup. I just don't have that talent that people have. And my hands are always shaky from too much caffeine or something. There we go. That's good enough for the gym, right? It always drives me nuts at the gym, though. I'll be at a machine. There's like one machine I use all the way against the wall. It's all by itself. Well, kind of. There's never anyone around there. And then somebody always comes in, walks right next to me on the treadmill next to me. Like yesterday, the guy that did it smelled so much like smoke with it. My eyes were watering and I had to get up and go. And then the day before that, it was like 2 women came and used the ones right next to me. They're blah, 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 blah. And they were talking so loud, I couldn't get my volume up on my headphones any longer. So then I got up and went to another machine farther away. Because I just don't want to listen to it. I just want to hear what my music and zone out and pretend I'm doing something else I like, you know. Oh, this is a Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extensions. Tubing Mascara, I highly recommend. Tubing Mascara. This one's really nice, or the one from Milani. I'll show you that in a second. There we go. This one, Lash Extensions. Can you see what they were doing? It was brilliant. I mean, anyway, honestly, if I put this one on or this one on, I couldn't tell the difference. This stuff is half the price, and it's absolutely amazing. So I love my Thrive. It's still my go-to. I still have backups, but the Milani Lash Extensions, just as amazing. A lot of days I layer them too, because I just like to do that. So last but not least, let me find a lip balm. Here we go. Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. What shade is it? Brown Sugar. I've talked about this in 100 videos now, and I love it. So da-da-da. Okay, I'm good to go for the gym. I'm all glammed up to go to the gym, work on the treadmill, and hopefully no one stands on the treadmill next to me. Anyway, okay, I guess that's all I got for today. I don't know. I don't have anything else to add, so I'll give this one a whirl tonight and keep you posted. So otherwise, if you guys tips on using this one, let me know, because I'm curious now. Anyway, okay, well, there we go. I'll link to everything below. And thanks so much. I will see you more tomorrow. Bye, guys.